and live to the pub where Sister Susie's in charge as ever. What festive drink do you have for us today?
Well, I thought today, why not have a glass of port? Because it's very, very tasty. I like a ruby port, but you can have a tawny port as well. But yeah, glass of port.
Okay, I'm not really an expert there, so I shall take your advice.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Delicious.
much. Okay, a tawny
Nice
port or something
after
like
dinner. After dinner, tawny port.
I should bear that in mind. Today's festive confession comes from Jacob. Jacob, thank you very much. Get the smart speaker. Hi, Simon. Hi, Jacob. It was lovely in the centre of Birmingham as it was getting near Christmas one year. I was looking for a gift for Persephone, my wife. And as many people know, buying for your loved one does present difficulties. I've heard tell, for example, that your Matt there has purchased a USB cable for his other half 1 year.
Yeah. I mean, there were other stuff, I should point out.
I'm sure there was much good cheer in the Williams house that year.
Yes.
Obviously, a USB cable is a very useful thing and shiny and bendy and sleek in its own way.
Yeah.
But I knew that my wife would not be so practical as Matt's wife.
No.
A bolder statement was needed. And so in a jeweller's in New Street, Birmingham, I noticed a lovely pair of diamond earrings. 18-carat white gold diamond cluster stud earrings, to be precise. Not too gaudy or tasteless, obviously. Not too cheap either.
No.
Anyway, they were sparkly and they were gorgeous, just like my wife. Perfect, I thought, so I went and I bought them. The assistant complimented me on my taste. I'm sure they did.
Yes.
Put them in a little box, then wrapped them in a small sheet of intricately patterned paper, and then finally a little red bow. Almost like Rowan Atkinson in Love Actually.
Oh, yes.
Certainly heading in that direction. At the end of it all, however, the assistant handed me a very neat, very special little box. When I got home, the Christmas tree was already up, so I carefully slipped the box a little way back up the tree, thinking that on Christmas Day, I'll say something like, I say, well, fancy that, lordy, lordy, but hey, is there one extra present here on the tree?
Oh, could there be?
And a surprise for Persephone. There would be such scenes. Anyway, unfortunately, my wife spotted it a day or two later, and the conversation went something like this. What's that little box on the tree then? Oh, I say, that little box has been part of our decorations for years, my dear, and comes down in the decorations box every year. No, it doesn't, she says. I know our decorations. I haven't seen that before. Oh, well, I say, you're looking lovely today, dear. And I tried to distract her. Well, had Persephone left it at that, I might have survived for the few days that were left. But oh no. Every day I got this inquest. What's that present on the tree? What's that box then? So, back at work in Birmingham, I asked my workmate, who was going out into town, do a bit of shopping, for a set of those cheap and tasteless festive earrings that ladies wear at this time of year.
Oh, really? I'm not sure they do.
You know, the ones with reindeer and Father Christmas lying at the base of them.
Christmas tree.
They definitely do. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, he bought them, and when he came back, I said, lovely. Persephone will hate them. So in my lunch break, I went back to the same jewellers, and I asked them kindly if they would wrap these tasteless, gaudy earrings in exactly the same way as the diamond ones, and I explained my story. They understood my wizard wheeze and did not charge me at all. So getting home that evening, when Persephone was out of the room, I carefully swapped them over. I then grilled my son and daughter that on Christmas Day, when she opened that present, to go into raptures and say, Ma, what a lovely thing that is, that you can wear them at Christmas every year. Such joy it will bring, knowing that she hates absolutely anything like these particular earrings. Christmas Day, her face was a picture, and we all had a bit of fun at her expense. Yes, that's right. Anyway, so you can wear them every year.
Yes.
Anyway, so she opens them, and Christmas Day, her face was a picture as she opens these gaudy, tasteless earrings, and we all had some fun at her expense. All I needed now was to cleverly reveal my real present, and then the fabulous diamonds would be hers.
Yes.
But my confession is this. The diamond earrings, the very expensive diamond earrings, it would be such a perfect present. The diamond earrings, it would be the best gift ever, had actually been lost.
Oh, no.
I put them in a safe place, but I couldn't remember where the safe place was. I ransacked the house, emptying drawers and cupboards. I moved furniture, turned everything upside down. I went through my pockets 1,000,000 times, but there was nothing. Well, there was lots of tap, but there were no diamond earrings. I was appalled because now it looked as though my big gift this Christmas were the kind of earrings you might get in a cracker. They'll be fun for 5 minutes in a nice baubles kind of way, but that was it. She took it stoically, but I could tell by her demeanour and general countenance that she was bitterly disappointed and angry. I overcompensated, I think, by being super jolly and life and soul of the party, but this just seemed to irritate everyone. Yes, I can imagine that it would. The diamonds stayed lost for many years, and then, just recently, I put on an old jacket and found them in an inside pocket. I did a big reveal, of course, and explained the story, but this was never really accepted as a present, and so I would like to say sorry, and I would love to see my darling wife Persephone wearing the earrings because they are truly beautiful. And as we celebrate our golden wedding next year, it would be nice to see her new earrings, her 18-carat white gold diamond cluster stud earrings, very expensive, on her. Certainly in time for next year. Let's just say the moral of the story is never try and spoil a surprise. And I think we've all learned that you don't play tricks on your wife at Christmas, says Jacob. Married to Persephone. What do you say, Sister Susie from the pub? I can hear the pub getting quite rowdy at the moment.
It's getting quite rowdy downstairs. I think, Jacob, that the problem we made was putting it on the tree for everyone to see way before Christmas, because
Ludicrous.
I'd be that person going, what's that? What's that? What's in there? What's in there? What is it? And you just were never going to win at that point. But it's Christmas. I forgive you. I like that they were found. And I also like the little dig at Matt and his cable buying Christmas presents.
Such a Christmas
for that
gift.
reason alone, forgiven.
You shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
You really shouldn't have.
Brother from
really
another.
I mean, aren't we always told that it's the thought that counts? And the thought was clearly there. He bought the earrings. He'd got them. He just unfortunately had left them in his pocket. And then
he didn't know where he left them.
He didn't know, did he? I mean, we can all make mistakes. But he did have the earrings at the end of the day. So she ended up with 2 earrings and still wasn't thankful.
4
and
earrings.
was constantly going on about the box on the tree. But golden wedding, so, everything worked out well in the end. But just imagine, Jacob, if you'd actually managed to present her with a gift like a USB cable on that day, she would have had a present then. Who's laughing now, Jacob? Oh,
Sunshine.
Yeah. So forgiven.
Okay.